The following broadcast is a presentation of CUTV Sports.
Hello everyone and welcome to CUTV Sports for round 2 of our 4-man matchup in the Saltine Challenge, the California Invitational. Josh Eaches and Gary Smith with you once again. 2 new competitors today. It's the 2 and the 3 seed and Adam Olsen and Nick Franco Kukla.
Well, Josh, this is by far the heavyweight bout, both in size and scope. These 2 guys will go toe-to-toe, and they will not back down one iota. These are 2 angry competitors. They have history from Cincinnati in 2003 at a chili eating contest. It got ugly. For people who don't know, Cincinnati chili has cornbread and spaghetti in it, and I won't tell you where that cornbread and spaghetti ended up in those 2 people's persons, but it was ugly, and I don't think we're going to see the last of that anger today.
You talk about skill, style, dedication, several things that played into our last matchup between Wiend and Walters, in which Wiend was the victor. These 2 competitors, just a little bit different. The John Daly's, if you will, of saltine eating. It's about muscle. They just power these things down, and we all know that saltines are one of the greatest absorbers of alcohol, and these 2 men love their alcohol.
Absolutely. They showed up drunk at the St. Louis World Fair in 1999 for this saltine eating challenge, and I swear to God, they almost got thrown out there. But the one thing we're going to see today, good thing you brought up the John Daly analogy, we might see a 5 saltine stack. It hasn't been seen before in a competition in quite some time, but I think we may see 1 or even 2 5 saltine stacks in this competition.
It's almost like it's never happened before. 5 in a minute, just like maybe a 350-yard drive. Daly can do it. Why can't Kukla and Olsen? We're going to be back with the muscle of the saltine competition right after this break on CUTV Sports. Welcome back to CUTV Sports. Just about ready here to get the saltine eating challenge underway. And Gary, there seems to be a little bit of controversy down there on the table.
Well, remember, the contest is 5 regulation saltines, and it looks like Olsen's 4th saltine, and then we got the leaf. There's not enough surface area in that saltine. It looks like we're going to switch it out. And we talked about the bad blood between these competitors, and it's spilling over. I wish we'd get some control. Referee Miller's doing a good job. He did the right thing. He did the right thing in the situation. It's an illegal saltine. It's been taken out of the contest, and he's going to go to the pocket, and he's going to get another saltine. All the referees have 1 saltine on them to replace. That's great refereeing by Mr. Miller.
Well, you know what? Vital surface area, Gary. That one little corner is that much more sodium, that much more saltine to consume. This is now a level competition. I have to say that referee Miller did the right thing right here. And remember, we're dealing with a little bit of a hothead here in Olsen. Go back to the 2003 Olympics. Olsen removed from the United Arab Emirates Olympic team. He wore a turban, posed as a United Arab Emirate, and did not make the team for that reason. We all know what transpired after that. It meant Olsen spent a couple days in jail overseas.
If only he would have taken the price tag off of that turban, he would have got away with it. But his nickname is the Skis. He's going to skis it up, and we're going to see what happens right now.
Well, Kukla, if he has any more reason to beat Olsen now after that little bit of false start we had, and it looks like we're still having trouble getting this competition underway. You got to think that Wiend has to be loving this right now, as whoever he's going to take on might be a little bit distracted after this matchup.
Well, International Saltine Eating Rule states if you get ejected and get 2 leaves in one competition, you are out for the next one. So Wiend may get a bye into the finals because of this.
3 strikes and you're out. If Olsen instigates one more fight, he may be over in this tournament. We may not see him anymore. I think now we do have order, and this competition is going to start. Who will get the better today? Kukla has to have a lot to play for after that little bit of rule breaking he saw from his counterpart to his right early on.
On my mark. And cracker!
Good start by both competitors going with 1 cracker apiece. Remember back to the last competition, Wiend started with 2. Both of these men obviously taking another approach to this.
Well, both of these men have jaw muscles like crocodiles. They'll be able to swallow without a problem. That's not a comment on their personal lives. It's just a comment on the saltine eating competition.
Again, Kukla seems to be very focused. It's the same way it's set up last time. The person on the right was much more focused and in control, just taking their time and trying to do this as methodically as possible, where the one to the left, or excuse me, yeah, the left to your camera, sort of taking this the hardcore way aggressively. And Kukla could lose some points there if he continues to exhale those saltine
Referee
remnants.
Miller's on it. All the saltine has to get down. If another violation happens, he's done. He has to get all the saltines down, and Referee Miller is right on top of it.
And
That's it.
He called it. He called it. Kukla's going to lose this one by default. Olsen has 3 on the table still. Kukla only puts 1 left on the table and gets 4 down. Olsen going to be the victor nonetheless because he's not able to keep all of the saltine in his mouth. Olsen and Wiend is your championship match, and referee Miller's going to have to get some order here. This is going to get ugly.
This is going to get bad, and I think Kukla is going to be eliminated from this competition for another year. He's put his hands on a referee. Good job by Olsen. Now they're going at it. The referee's lost all control. This is going to be bad. This is going to be bad. This is going to be on SportsCenter, and I can't believe what we're seeing here.
Well,
Sportsmanship.
while we get security in here to retain some order, or at least pick up some order, we're going to send it. Remember to join us for the Saltine Finals between Olsen and Wien next week right here on CUTV Sports.